Okay, so our last step is just to bring some of the elements from our background into the foreground, so above our figure. We got a lot of layers going on here, so things can get a little complicated. But the easiest way to do it is just think about where you think it'd be interesting to like introduce some of that overlap. I think my shoulder here might be a good spot, maybe down here towards my waist. But what I'll do is just kind of keep my eye on my shoulder here and click. I'm leaving my cursor right where it is, but I'm using the keyboard to move the figure, which is me, right? So that I know I can click right here, and that's right where my shoulder was, and that's a cluster of elements, right? What we're going to do is right click, or of course two finger click on a trackpad, and we'll just go to order, bring front. So we just brought that cluster of items to the foreground, right? To show you what that will look like, I'm just going to click and move me back, right? So now I have some items from the background now introduced into the foreground. If I don't want quite that many, so I just want this section and not all these shapes. Remember, we group those together, so we can always ungroup them. I'm going to go ahead and click again, and now it allows me to pick individual items that are in here. So like, for example, the tree. If I don't want that in front, I can right click and go to order again. I can ungroup because I just want that one thing, right? And then order, which is for some reason hiding from me. There we go. And send it back, right? Maybe I don't want these Legos, right? So again, order, send back. And I can just do that with just the singular items that I want or don't want in front. So order, send back. I think I like that. Maybe I'll get rid of the Nintendo controller as well. So, and then that should be good. Order, send back. Okay, now I'll do the same thing. I wanted something maybe down here, so I will put my cursor right there, and then just simply move the figure again, and click again. And go to order, bring to front, which you can't really see anything happen there. But of course, when you move the figure back, that cluster of items should be in the front. Right. Okay, I'm going to move this paintbrush, send that to the back. And then I like most of this out here actually, so maybe just that Lego there. So I'll ungroup it and select the Lego. You can always zoom in too if it's easier to select the item you want that way, but I think I'll be okay without doing that. So order, send to back, that goes behind, and I think I like it that way. I think that's all the elements I need to bring to the front. I could maybe do a little bit more, but how much you bring ahead of the figure and how much you leave behind is kind of up to you. Kahindi's art is different. Some pieces has a lot of the background coming into the front, and some just hints, and there's probably some that have none, that it is going over to the figure. So it's kind of up to you how much you like that effect or that element of his work and how much you want to represent it in yours. That is your last step.